drag racing school in North Carolina. The reason we're going there is I have waited 45 years to run a SuperComp dragster. When I was a very young man, I drag raced back in the 70s, and I always wanted to have one of these rails. SuperComp dragsters, the old name for it would be rail. It's around 20 foot long. It's real thin. It looks nothing like an automobile. Really all it is 4 wheels, a seat, and an enormous engine. It's also made inside so that you cannot be thrown around. It's very restricted room inside so that if you do have an accident, you can't get thrown around and bang your head and stuff like that. I was watching TV back in December. I seen a show called Mike Rowe, Somebody's Gotta Do It. It's a weekly show that he had of doing odd jobs and dirty jobs and hard jobs. And he was actually at Roy Hill's drag racing school, and he was running a SuperComp dragster. Exactly what I had always hoped to do. I didn't know that anything like this even existed until I seen the TV show. So we're on our way.
I get used to you in that hat. Hey, my little head got burnt last week. I keep looking at you thinking you're somebody else.
The dragsters are long wheelbase. What are we going to do? We're going to put you in there, program you to go down the track, 50, 60 mile an hour. You might think you're running 300. It's low to the ground, it's real long, and you'll think you're a Tony Schumacher. You think you're John Force at a lesser mile an hour, and it feels like it's 300. I don't turn people loose to say go make a run.
Amen.
There's going to be a lot of times we laugh. There's going to be times we just shake our head. But we're going to enjoy this and keep you safe. Whether we go 100 foot or 1,320 foot, we're going to enjoy this. And when I get through with you, there's not but one man that can drive this car. And that's you. You will make yourself proud, and you'll make me proud. You'll try so hard to make me proud of you. I know that already about you.
Make sure it's pushed all the way forward, and that way you're going to be in second gear before you burn out. You're in first there.
They spent about 10 minutes actually giving me instructions. It was really fast. I was kind of surprised because when I had seen the TV show about the racing school, they had actually put Mike Rowe in a dragster and took him down the strip to show him what it was going to be like going that fast. None of that happened with me. I wasn't scared, and I wasn't worried about being confined in there. I guess a lot of people have said when they see the picture of me sitting in there that they would be claustrophobic, I think the word is for it. That didn't bother me at all. I thought the heat alone was a big factor, and not getting enough sleep the night before, that worked on me more. first full-out run that I made, I got a real quick education about how hard those tires can hook up to that strip. I think the first run I only got up to about 70 miles an hour because I actually bit myself inside about this far and chipped 2 of my teeth over here. And it's impossible to keep your eyes open when you leave the starting line. I could tell right off the bat that 45 years of time have erased a lot of what I remember, and it was very different compared to what I remember as a young man. Pretty bumpy and shaky. There's no suspension on it, and it's unbelievable how much power there is.
How fast were you going?
I don't have any
40
idea.
mile an hour.
How much?
40, 50 mile an hour.
It felt like about 100, and I forgot to shift into second gear.
Is it everything you hoped it would be?
Yes, it is. It's amazing, but I can tell you I will never buy one of these because I can't cut the mustard no more. I've got my money's worth, and it's just I'm okay.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can go down the track as easy as you want. You know what I'm saying? We'll go to lunch. I think he was going to try it and see if you wanted to run before lunch. He was going to let everybody go down to the country store down here to eat lunch.
I'm ashamed that I'm crying. I got what I wanted, you know.
And that's fine too. We don't. I mean, no pressure. We just don't want you to walk away.
No, I'm not. I'm
regret.
very happy. I'm thrilled to death.
Like I say, you might sit here another 3 hours and have a different after lunch. You might think, let me get back in there and try the burnout again or do something. Like I say, you don't even have to go down the track. You just do burnouts again if you wanted to.
We'll wait. And
so
after lunch
I'll let them know that.
I'm not sure that I want to do it anymore. It's hot and it sort of scares me in a way, and it's not. I just I'm not a kid anymore, and I don't know whether I'm going to run that thing anymore or not. It's so hot and confined in there, and I can't see the shifter and stuff. And I've enjoyed working with all the people here and the crew and Roy and everything, but I just don't know if I'm going to do it anymore because safety's the first thing, and I don't feel safe. And from what I've been told, I haven't even really been putting it through its paces. I don't know if I'm capable of doing that. I'm not ashamed of it. It's just you got to use your mind, and you have to know when you've reached your limits. I remember you talked me into it. Well, when we went to lunch, I had told Mr. Chuck, the film guy, that I don't want to run that anymore. And he said to me, I don't have enough for a movie. I don't have very much at all, very good shots or anything. So I said, okay, we're going to go back after lunch around 2 o'clock. We'll be back. And I'm going to make 2 more runs. And what you get is what you get. When we come back from after lunch, I guess I got my second wind, and I decided I was going to give it all I could give it. I remember saying that I can't cut the mustard anymore. I guess after you get older in life, you decide not to take as many risks. If I would have been 30 years old, we would have stayed another day and just kept right on progressing with the speed of the rail. But I just had felt that I met my limits, and I didn't want to push the envelope anymore.
How was that?
I think it was better.
You did better than Mike wrote.
I graduated from Roy Hill. Guys, I really thank you for what you've done for me.
You run a 1002 at 128.
Wow. That's a dream of lifetime, guys. Really, truly. Yes,
I'll
sir.
put this in the trailer with the other one. You
Yep.
can have all that.
I'll change the numbers when I go home. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, man.
You've made a dream of mine come true. What I got to bring home with me was a memory of a lifetime. It was amazing that I got to do this. I had anticipated this for months and months to get down there. They also presented me with a plaque that I will put up in my office, and I can tell stories about it. And as time goes by, the stories will get bigger and bigger, and the lies will get bigger and bigger. And before it's all said and done, I'll probably would have set a track record down at Rockingham Drag Strip. Every month or so, I'll probably increase it and increase the lie.